What is up, everyone? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we have some awesome information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Stardew Valley gets its first multiplayer details. A new blog post has hit the official Stardew Valley site explaining what's in store for the game's multiplayer. As was announced earlier this year, the Nintendo Switch will be the first console to be receiving this new functionality. So let's go ahead and get into the post as far as what was on the official Stardew Valley site. Hi everyone, I'm the Chucklefish dev who has been coordinating with Eric on localization, porting, and multiplayer for Stardew Valley over the last year. I've previously worked on Starbound, the procedural quest generator was my baby, and I'm also developing Lena's Inception, another Chucklefish project on the side. I'm here with an update for those of you who have been waiting so patiently for news on multiplayer. Now that we've pinned down the main technical issues, we know enough to feel confident describing the gameplay you can expect from it. Shortly after you begin the game, Robin will offer to build up to 3 cabins on your farm. Each cabin will house a farmhand, controlled by one of your friends. Farmhands can do almost anything the main player can do. They can farm, mine, fight, fish, forage, marry NPCs, and take part in festivals. Each player has their own inventory. When a farmhand is not connected, the inventory can be managed through a chest in their cabin. Certain decisions can only be made by the main player: when to sleep, when to start and end festivals, and whether to side with Joa, for instance. You won't need to set up a server to run multiplayer. Friends can be invited onto the farm through Steam. The invite mechanism for non-Steam versions is to be decided, but likely to be similar in most cases. A lot of players have requested player-to-player marriage. It's an idea that we like a lot and want to make available as a feature. Player-to-player marriage won't use the mermaid pendant, but rather an alternative method that requires a similar amount of effort to wooing an NPC. We're still working out what that will be. Local multiplayer, split screen, and PvP are not planned at this point. Effort so far has been focused on overcoming the biggest technical hurdle: synchronizing multiplayer games over the internet. Almost every source file has been touched and 15,000 lines of code have been rewritten. Retrofitting multiplayer into a game that didn't have it originally is notoriously hard. Anyway, that chunk of work is almost complete now, and we're starting to look toward what's next. Implementing the farmhand cabins, UI and menus, events and festivals, multiplayer NPC relationships, polish, testing, and optimization. We currently expect to be able to start a beta test at the end of the year for Steam users to help us test the game. Mod authors will be encouraged to update their mods during this beta period. Then in early 2018, we'll release it as the 1.3 patch on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Consoles will get the patch 2, starting with the Nintendo Switch. This will be a bigger patch than usual, so be aware that it will take a while to roll out to each platform. So that was a ton of stuff that they went over, and I didn't understand half of it because I never played Stardew Valley. Now, I did watch Pro Jared play a lot of Stardew Valley, and it seemed interesting. It was on Steam only at the time. I don't think there was the PS4 and Xbox One versions, so I just kind of forgot about it after Pro Jared stopped playing it. But now that I'm seeing it here, it's coming to Nintendo Switch. A lot of people have talked about the game as far as how fun it can be. I'm thinking about potentially getting a review copy for you guys, especially with this multiplayer. I think it could be kind of fun. I'm not huge on the farming simulator type of games. I know there's Harvest Moon and other ones out there, but it does seem like something that you guys are interested in, as I had multiple people link this to me via Twitter. So let me know what you guys think about Stardew Valley's multiplayer. Are you excited for it, and will you be picking up the Nintendo Switch version? I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle has tons of new details and gameplay footage. There was an absolutely hilarious trailer that was released as well. The game is just looking better and better. Plus, we have details on co-op as well. Now, I can't talk about everything because it would take too long, so make sure you check out the links in the description below. You'll have details as far as everything goes, but I will go over some of the key battle points and key details that we learned today from all the various previews that have been going up around the interwebs. Mario plus Rabbids local co-op mode ups the squad size to 4 and lets 2 players take on a series of increasingly difficult challenge battles. The bulk of the game sees you choose a 3-person squad, always Mario with 2 others. Pick them into combat zones and then use a combination of movement, stat-heavy combat, and special abilities to fight off an opposing force. There doesn't appear to be any ability to revive a downed squad mate. The game's combat areas aren't just disconnected maps, but are part of a distinct world. Areas include a lush garden, an ice-covered desert, a ghostly themed area, and a volcano's innards. Each combat area has a single, seamless set of challenges. Combat missions with different objectives. Missions include defeating whole enemy forces or reaching an end zone. The game has puzzle areas that require no combat. Boss battles require advanced tactics to beat. The first world takes around 2 to 3 hours to complete. Each world takes longer than that. Every combat area is turned into a more difficult challenge objective once completed. The game puts a huge premium on movement, particularly as a team. Characters can technically only move once per turn, but by using both friends and enemies, that single move can be prolonged. Running into an enemy performs a dash melee attack that offers an extra spurt of movement afterwards. Some characters can dash multiple times, meaning you can attack 3 enemies, run through a warp pipe, team jump into cover, then fire at the enemies you already hit. Different character abilities. Luigi has a steely glare that can allow him to take extra sniper shots at any enemy moving past him. And then there's just a bunch of stuff as far as what Yoshi can do and everything. And there's intelligent AI, the local co-op. But overall, this game is looking amazing. They even spoofed in like the Luigi death stare. The fact that he's a sniper and he can do his literal Luigi death stare for Mario Kart 8 is absolutely hilarious. The trailer they showed off, they basically parodied or kind of roasted Mario games in that trailer as far as the boss singing. It was absolutely fantastic. This game is going to be very good. I think it's going to sell well over 1 million units, and I think it's going to lead into more Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle games. I think we're going to get a sequel, and I think what they're trying to channel here, they're trying to channel that original goofiness and flair that the Rabbids game had on the Wii. When that game first came out, people were like, what is this Rabbids thing? But it was goofy, it was funny, you played with motion controls, it was different, and it was a hit, and it actually ended up getting way more than that. It got its own TV show and various sequels, and I think that's what they're trying to do. Not necessarily have the quality of the game, because obviously this game is far more in-depth, and it's a higher quality game than the Rabbids games are, but just that initial impact of just something that's completely different, and something that you haven't played before. So I'm thinking that they're going for that with this one, and all the people making this game are big Nintendo fans, and you can tell that they've played other games, you can tell that they know their Mario lore and stuff like that. So this is fantastic to see. I absolutely love it, and I'm hoping that more developers go up to Nintendo and approach them with these type of proposals for different types of games that you usually don't see on Nintendo systems from a first-party standpoint. Absolutely amazing what they're doing with this game. The team jumping, the dashing, the attacks, everything just looks smooth. Everything looks fun, and it's coming out this month already. August 29th is the release date for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Nintendo Switch. So after seeing all of this here, does this sway your opinion on this game, guys? Are you going to get it? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Nintendo has confirmed that Super NES Classic Edition pre-orders will be coming this month. So this is a direct answer straight from Nintendo. So let's go ahead and get right into what they had to say on the matter. We appreciate the incredible anticipation that exists for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System Super NES Classic Edition system. Jesus Christ, that name. And can confirm that it will be made available for pre-order by various retailers late this month. A significant amount of additional systems will be shipped to stores for launch day and throughout the balance of the calendar year. That's something to let you guys know. It looks like they are going to be taking this one a little bit differently. There was a rumor going around that Walmart canceled the pre-orders because Nintendo asked them to, but Walmart said it was because of a glitch. So I don't know if we'll ever figure out what was going on with that. I'm not salty about it or anything like that. I'm just gonna go get my pre-order from somewhere else. Nintendo confirmed that there's going to be pre-orders late this month, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over there and pre-order. Plus there's going to be additional units on launch day, so if I can't get a pre-order in, I'm gonna go to Best Buy super early in the morning. I'm gonna be posted out there with my Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna wait a few hours and get my Super Nintendo Classic then. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to me getting a pre-order. It comes down to me posting my butt out there with my Nintendo Switch and my chair chilling, waiting for them to open. So either way, I'm gonna get a Super Nintendo Classic. Plus, there's gonna be a lot more that they said throughout the year. They said they're gonna do a better job on it. So I'm not worried at all. And I'm also happy that they're gonna be bringing back some pre-orders, that we got an official confirmation on that. So let me know what you guys think about this. Will you be pre-ordering the Super Nintendo Classic, or will you be waiting in line, or just waiting for later in the year? I don't recommend doing that if you really want one, but will you be doing that? I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this news in the comment section below. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier. Be entered in to win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat, and we also have $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.